Hallo und willkommen zurück zu R&R Production. Hier ist Robi und wir spielen weiter mit Genshin Impact Part 90. Und ich habe vorhin ein paar Codes eingelöst. Ach, die meisten waren eh schon Ding. Eingelöst, ja. Aber ein 60er ist dabei. Wunderschön. Einen neuen habe ich eingelöst. Das ist immer schön. Jeder Free Urgestein ist ein guter Urgestein. Kann ich nur sagen, beautiful. Ah, stimmt, ist vorbei, ne? Morgen kommt das neue Ziehen dran, also die neue Version vom Ziehen. Schade, Xiao nicht geschafft. Tut immer weh. Aber ich würde sagen, machen wir Sumeru zu Ende. Perfekt zum Ende der Version. Ne, warte mal. Ja. Hälfte haben wir schon mal von 50. Sprich mit Nahida, wenn du bereit bist. Ich bin bereit geboren. Rein da.
How's it going, Nahida? I'm done with the parts that needed my involvement to complete. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to understand. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's design is truly brilliant.
Nahida. Das bist du. Du musst da nur reinwachsen.
Oh, also, this is for you.
Ey.
Huh? What's this little floaty thingy?
Macht Konkurrenz für Paimon.
It's a small device I put together just now. You can think of it as an upgraded Akasha terminal. You may not need it right now, but it should be helpful in certain situations. Wait! This thing has the same characteristics as Paimon!
Der ist nützlicher, Paimon. Er schießt auf Sachen. Viel nützlicher als du bist.
We're both small things that float! All the things that make Paimon special got copied! When Paimon appears with the Traveler from now on, people won't remember Paimon because she isn't unique anymore!
Bist du wirklich traurig?
It's alright, Paimon. It can't replace you. It's only a flying device, but you're the Traveler's irreplaceable friend.
So sieht's aus.
You're so good at comforting people, Nahida. If only the Traveler was as smart as you.
Hey, hey.
Hmm? I was simply telling you what I feel to be the truth. I wasn't trying to comfort you. Nahida, you're natural at this. What you just said made Paimon even happier. By the way, there's something I need to confess.
Hau raus.
Even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not very good at fighting.
Egal, das übernehmen wir.
You may have heard that an Archon's power is derived from their people's faith. However, I'm not as well loved as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. If we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'll have to count on you and I'll do my best to provide support.
Darin liegen meine Stärken.
I'm glad I can rely on you.
Immer doch.
So the God of Wisdom isn't good at fighting? That actually sounds about right. I've located where the false god is. Time is of the essence, so let's skip to it.
Ich würde sagen, rein da. Und finde Scaramouche. Gibt's hier was Cooles? Nö. Kann man runterspringen? Nö. Wäre lustig, wenn du jetzt da reingehst und auf einmal gehst zu. Für immer eingesperrt. Machst du Hilfe, Hilfe. Ist hier irgendwo eine Truhe? Könnte man gut versteckt vorstellen. Aber sieht nicht so aus. Eine Schande. Sind das Türen, gehen die auf? Auch nicht. Keine Truhe. Naja. Ich halt so, ne? Geh zum... Hä, ich muss hier rein? Okay. Ach so. Ist doch einer der Türen hier, hä? 82 empfohlen. Gottheit erschaffen. Ja, wir benutzen menschliche Weisheiten, um eine Gottheit zu erschaffen. Azar. Ich würde sagen, rein da.
What is this place? Is this really the way we need to go? Wow. Who would have thought there'd be a place like this hidden right slap bang in the middle of the city? The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan without being discovered. The safest and most convenient way would be to build within the academia itself. That's true. They were already hiding one god, so why not two? Judging from the structure here, the project is a huge undertaking. The sages really saw the god creation plan as their ultimate goal. But this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed by the academia alone.
Wer hat geholfen? Ah, die Fatui wahrscheinlich.
The Fatui under the doctor sure didn't hold back. They provided a lot of technological support.
Schließlich helfen sie ja einem der Elf, ein Gott zu werden.
Yeah, or else they wouldn't have been that generous. Is that it though? I've always felt that this doctor is different from the academia sages. He doesn't seem to share their sense of urgency. Instead of being interested in the end product, it's like he's enjoying the experimental process. The Fatui Harbingers are all such weirdos. So, the doctor being weird is actually normal. So, this Fatui that they're trying to turn into a god is called the Balladeer?
Yep.
We had previously come into contact with his consciousness. He harbors particularly strong obsessions. One is the desire for a gnosis, since he was created to be the vessel for one. The other obsession is probably related to his past. I can't quite explain it. Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun before he became a Fatui Harbinger. That's why he wants a gnosis so badly. There's no way he'd willingly be a test subject. Now with that temper and ego of his. It sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well.
Wir sind uns einige Male begegnet.
I see. Tell me more about him and what he's like. The more we know now, the better we can plan for and react to any future situation.
Scaramouche.
I see. How fascinating. Alright, time to go. Let's get through here and meet him in person.
Let's go. Den guten Scaramouche. Ich Scaramusche ihn dann aber richtig, ey. Mit Schmackes. Oh, ihr Nervensägen. Komm her. Ach. Punishment. Da. Immer schön überladen. Hey, wie viel Leben hast denn du? Nix. Schade. Okay. Klettern kann ich nicht. Schade. Keine Kiste.
It looks like we can climb up these pipes.
Hast du das? Nice. Aber ich sehe keine Truhen. Immer noch nichts. Katastrophe.
The pattern on the ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it.
Ich gebe mein Bestes. Da geht nix. Muss doch bestimmt irgendwo eine Konsole sein, oder? Komisch. Ui. Ui. Gefährlich. So. Die nächsten Nervensägen. Komm her. Komm her. Da. Bisschen Feuer schlucken. Da. Keine Herausforderung. Ach so. Ich kann wahrscheinlich nicht. Das ist mehrere Terminals, oder? Noch einer.
Leave it all to me.
Komm her. Geht doch. Noch einer. Ich könnte deine Echse gebrauchen, ne? Komm her.
The fuse is lit. A festive retreat.
Boom. Mach mal ein bisschen Aua. Komm her.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Heilen wir uns noch ein bisschen.
Take this.
Sehr schön. Perfekt. Auf zum nächsten.
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
Achso, das ist eine Kiste. Wow. Wow. Was ist da gerade passiert, hä? Ich war doch drauf. Dann habe ich einen kurzen Herzinfarkt bekommen. Dann bin ich runtergefallen. Ganz vorsichtig. Ganz, ganz vorsichtig hier. Ja, wie komme ich zurück? So einfach. Jetzt gehen wir rüber. Aber ich bin auch nicht da reingegangen. Vielleicht ist drin noch was anderes. Naja. Immer dieser extra Schritt. Der macht mir immer einen Herzinfarkt. Hello? Komm her. Ich hasse dich. Ich bin auch schnell kaputt. Geht doch. Hat er überlebt? Nee. Sehr, sehr schön. Ist hier was? Nee. Jetzt, oder? Noch einmal? Wunderschön. Ach so. Immer noch einer fehlt. Da, wie viele Kreise sind denn das? Zig Kreise hier. Ui. Geht auch tief nach unten. Wir nehmen den hier. In die Freiheit. Schalala. Jetzt muss ich mal gucken, was es hier so gibt. Was gibt es hier so? Und jetzt? Geht doch. Auf und davon. Da ist nix. Wunderschön. Komm her. Hey. Da. So, einer ist down. Du bist nächster. Schön mit Eis zerfetzen. So. Boom, boom, boom. Noch einer. Oh, er sticht eh. Er stich. Boom. Oh Mann. Jetzt nur noch du Nervensäge, hä? Alter. Noch eine. Mach mal kurz einen Prozess. Uiuiui. Boom. Easy. Nicht wirklich. war schon hart. Ging mir mega auf die Nerven. Die Madame. Immer nicht. Ah. Ich sehe schon. Jetzt. Wunderschön. Und wo geht's hin? Dieser mächtige Aufzug. Rein da. Ich bin gespannt, wo wir rauskommen. Immer schön nach oben, hä? Forschungslabor. Oder direkt beim Archon, dem selbstgemachten.
Looking at its operational status, we must prepare for the worst. The god they wanted to create is likely close to completion or already completed.
Kein Wunder. Ich habe schon gesehen, wie er das Wetter verändert hat.
Oh no, what should we do? Paimon can't imagine how hard it would be to fight against a Fatui Harbinger with a Gnosis. Are you nervous, Paimon?
Ein bisschen.
If you really want to know, of course Paimon's nervous. Aren't you too, Nahida?
Nahida ist Maschine.
Yes, I am. This is probably the first time I faced with a calamity of this degree since my birth. I feel not just nervous, but curious as well. Curious? Curious about what?
Auf alles Neue. Sie ist immerhin die Archon der Weisheit, des Wissens.
Curious about our fate.
Oh. Ob wir sterben?
To me, everything we perceive in this world, everything we learn, and everything that happens to us is considered knowledge. And if it's a form of knowledge, then it can be understood. However, only fate is about that which has yet to occur, so it has always drawn my curiosity. So to me, fate is the ultimate knowledge.
Oh.
That's also why I love observing humans and all the things that happen to them. It all brings me great satisfaction.
Dann ist Nahida sowas wie der Computer. Sie will alles wissen. Dann kann sie bald alles analysieren und predikten.
And now, at long last, I'm not just an observer anymore.
Genau. Jetzt werden wir mit unseren eigenen Händen die Zukunft schmieden.
I will personally experience my own fate with you by my side. Isn't this such a wonderfully exciting thing?
Ja.
Ah, so that's what you mean. Paimon thinks she understands what you're feeling.
Ich kann es auch kaum abwarten.
Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Also rein da. Herausforderung bestanden. Keine Kiste. Da ist sie.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Nope.
No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now. So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
Wie heißt du dann? Shouki no Kami. Ewige Herr der geheimen Weisheit.
Posing aura. It really feels like the gods. A body that capitalizes on the Balladeer's original construction as a mechanical puppet, with the Gnosis serving as a constant power supply. How much effort and resources did the sages put into this? From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement indeed. It's no exaggeration to say, this is the culmination of human wisdom.
Krank.
You sure are something, dishing out compliments at a time like this. But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
Also besitzt er noch Sakramush Bewusstsein.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth into this world. Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power, and the thrill of anticipation for our contention.
Nahida wouldn't feel the same things as you!
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between gods? Lowly creature, know your place.
Alter, wir prügeln die Scheiße aus dem Leib. Und du denkst, wir sind Maden? Oh, jetzt geht's los. Eindeutig immer noch Scaramouche.
The strife engraved upon a gnosis. You're talking about the Archon War. Tevat's current peace was not easily won. I didn't personally participate in the Archon War, but the way I see it, all those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws. There's no point in bringing it up again.
Is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed that I was never allowed the fortuity to personally participate in the Archon War.
Du hättest verloren, Bruder.
This is a first. Encountering a god in this world who does not crave power. No wonder your own people have abandoned you, God of wisdom.
Aber von jetzt an werden Nahidas Anhänger immer mehr.
Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Booer. The God of wisdom.
Und was ist nochmal, Alter, was ist geheime Weisheit?
You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Like now, where your only option is to face me in combat. Come. Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
Nee. Ich mach deine Geburt auch zu deinem Todestag, Brudi. Let's go.
Fire hazard!
Fire Hazard.
Perish!
Steady as stone. You can't run. Take this!
Take this. Komm her.
You can't run.
You can't run. Brudi, komm mal her.
I must leave no stone unturned.
At my command, you shall fall.
Judgment! Punishment!
Judgment.
Fuse is lit!
Komm, gib mir ihm.
Churn!
Here come the fireworks!
Ja, boom. Easy.
Lightning slash! Judgment!
Perish!
Keine Chance, Kumpel. Bye, bye. Geht doch. Ui, ui. Ab nach unten, ne? Ist er jetzt ganz? Ja. Let's go. Ich komme.
Someone needs assistance. Leave it up to me. I'll catch up.
Ey. Übertreib halt.
Steady as stone. I'll catch up.
Der Typ übertreibt übelst, ne? Seine Rolle hier. Alter, Alter.
Leave it all to me. Take this. As a dutiful maid would.
Komm her. Alter, Alter, Alter. Gib ihm. Gut so. Das war ein Punch. Oh oh. Nahida?
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Booer?
Ey, nein.
The data collection is almost complete.
Genau, gib ihm.
Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me?
Wunderschön. Nächste Runde.
We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me?
Oh.
You can't even defeat me in a dream.
Jetzt schon.
What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams. All that battle experience! It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god.
Jetzt arbeiten alle zusammen, hä? Das ist geil.
Now, all of Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you.
Jetzt geht's richtig los. Ja. Let's go. Macht er noch KMH, Alter. Easy.
Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you. The first sage of Boer.
Bin ich der erste Weise?
1,000 eons, mine to dominate.
Wie die läuft, ich mag sie. Nahida. Keine Chance. Gegen On deux, trois. Ei, der war schlecht. Mach mir Schild hier.
I'll catch up.
Schieß ihn ab. Gib ihm.
Burn to oblivion.
Boom, boom, boom. Easy. Ui, der hat gesessen.
Someone needs assistance.
Reality is pain.
Gib ihm. Ja, einmal erwischt, das ist schon mal gut.
Leave it all to me.
Also übertreibt nicht. Gut so.
Good riddance, cruel world.
Komm her.
Time to clean up.
Ey, trifft doch. Wie ging's nochmal?
Fire hazard.
Ey, mach doch. Nervensäge.
Possible.
Genau so ging's. Schon voll vergessen, Alter.
Bellowing thunder. Time for a light show.
Jetzt komm. Wir überladen den ins Jenseits. Ey, easy. Easy. Ich sag ja, wir sind schon zu stark. Aber Weltenstufe kann ich nicht hochmachen. Mega komisch.
Humans. Filthy humans. No! Wait! Please! Anything but the gnosis!
Der Arme.
That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
Der wollte auch nur lebendig sich fühlen, hä?
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. This is... That's right. This is the last memory. of my predecessor.
Jetzt bin ich gespannt.
Huh. This sure seems very different from what Paimon imagined. Shouldn't Irminsul be in this realm of consciousness?
Ja.
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to be as polluted as this.
Verunreinigt. Könnte es an dem... Es muss an dem verbotenen Wissen liegen.
Forbidden knowledge? It seems you know about a concept that even I don't completely understand. Could you tell me what you know?
Was wir in der Wüste erfahren haben, ja.
Your inference seems logical enough. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-sacrifice, and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata nearly exhausting her power. Then, a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm 500 years ago.
Oh. Das heißt, es kann sein, dass nicht... haben vielleicht deswegen die Götter angegriffen? Da war alles verseucht und die wollten die Verseuchung aufhalten? Das kann auch sein. Deswegen haben sie sich zusammengetan. Die andere Frage ist, haben sie sich zusammengetan? Doch, oder? Oder habe ich da was vergessen?
But I'm afraid it is much more serious this time, with Irminsul itself already in danger. So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and it's also been affected by forbidden knowledge pollution, then does that mean, in order to save us, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the fight against forbidden knowledge.
Ja.
She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the pollution would have been far more rampant over these past 500 years. The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge may very well be due to her restoration of Irminsul.
Was los?
Aw, do you feel sad, Nahida? I'm just sharing her pain. The pollution of her consciousness here is severe. There is madness, chaos, and pain all around us. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions, all the way up to her last breath?
Ja, Mann.
She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow.
Mit Hinweis meinst du etwa, die Welt mich vergessen?
Yes. Her words were distorted by forbidden knowledge, so that's all we could hear. But now, we have a chance to find the answer to this mystery. We can cross the polluted consciousness until we found the right path to meet with her lucid consciousness. And then, we'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell us the truth in person.
Hoffentlich kann uns diese Wahrheit alle retten.
Each of us need to be mindful of the state of our own consciousness while we are here. Even with the Gnosis' protection, we must always keep a clear mind. Otherwise, we could go mad at any moment. That's so scary. Don't worry, it should be easy enough for you to keep that mind of yours clear, Paimon. Let's go. Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat? That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here. Its course is the direction our consciousness is traveling towards. If we lose control over our consciousness, we will fall into madness. So let's make sure the boat stays on course.
Okay.
Wow! What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
Kommt her, ihr Kleinen. Geht doch. Ich mach die kaputt. Junge. Hey, noch einer. Komm her.
You can't run.
So.
As a good knight should.
Mach mit dem sein Schild kaputt.
Take this.
Take this.
Punishment. Fire hazard.
Hey, was schießt denn der ab die ganze Zeit?
Lightning slash.
Hey. Katastrophe hier. Alles verdorrt, alles kaputt. Gefällt mir gar nicht. Oh, das sind die größten Nervensägen.
Take this. Steady as stone. Feels as lit. A festive retreat.
Boom.
Lightning slash.
Lightning.
Judgment.
Gut, einer ist down. Ich steck fest.
You can't run. Take this. Leave it all to me. As a dutiful maid would.
Jetzt heilen wir ein bisschen.
Yep.
Voll daneben.
Yeah. 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 Judgment. Lights out.
Da. Alter, jedes Mal noch dieses nervige. Komm her.
Time for a light show.
Aber jetzt überladen einfach. Immer schön überladen.
Here come the fireworks.
Ist schon wieder weg.
Take this. You
Oh.
can't run. I'll catch up.
Komm her. Ich muss ein bisschen heilen hier.
Yeah. You can't run. Yeah. Look.
Geht doch.
Angels have appeared in the sky.
Da, die nächsten Nervensägen.
Judgment.
Aber die alle weg hier. Vorbei. Einfach ins tödliche Nichts schleudern. Das ist der beste und richtige Weg, ne? Boom! Hey, hey, hey.
Shiver.
Shiver.
The fuse is lit. That didn't count.
Komm her.
You can't run.
Alter. Die Gegner hören nicht auf hier. Uiuiui.
Lightning slash.
Der ist auch am Ausrasten, ne?
Bellowing
Komm her.
thunder. Fire hazard.
Alter.
A festive retreat. Steady as
Ist ja fast schwerer zu besiegen als Sakaramouche, das Scaramouche. Lass mich erstmal heilen hier. Take this! Komm her. Geht doch.
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first.
Das wird nicht schwer. Überleben ist schwer.
We changed direction. Are we still going the right way, Nahida? Judging from the current route, the boat of consciousness will soon take us out of here.
Und wohin? Zu Irminsul? Alles verdorben.
We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Mir kamen ein paar seltsame Gedanken, aber ich glaube, jetzt geht es schon wieder.
Huh? But everything's been completely normal for Paimon.
Ja, du bist auch ein kleines Babele. Ein Bubele.
Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions. This time, we should be able to meet Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Perfekt.
Are you saying you've never met Greater Lord Rukkhadevata before? No. It seems that my birth and her death took place at the same time.
Die Arme.
Otherwise, I think she would have given me a little more guidance, and I could have done a better job.
Du vermisst deine Mami hier.
Hey, you've done a great job, Nahida. Let's get out of this creepy place and go meet her. So, is this the place you were talking about? The base of Irminsul?
Jep. Wie am Anfang. Aber sieht Bombe aus, der Baum, ne? Schon mal krass. Das ist ein wunderschöner Baum. So stelle ich mir Japan vor. Kirschblüten. Kirschblüten, wir kommen.
Well, this is the place.
Stimmt. Es ist der Ort in meiner Erinnerung.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right? But the one standing over there is...
Nahida.
Is that... me? She looks exactly like me.
Weil du es bist. Bloß du warst älter.
Are you Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance?
Ein fantastischer Anblick. Sie gleichen sich wie ein Ei dem anderen.
Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of consciousness. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same.
We're of the same nature. Why?
Because you are me, and I am you.
Sag ich doch. Sie war deine Zukunft, deine Vergangenheit und deine Gegenwart.
You are me in the new samsara.
Du bist mein Samsara.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul.
Damit er überlebt, hä?
Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow, continuing the tree's life in another form. I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years.
Ja.
But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
Die niedere Herrin Kusanali und die höhere Herrin Rukkhadevata. Das ist also ihre Verbindung.
If this is true, then am I going to be a great archon like you someday?
Auf jeden Fall.
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate.
Stimmt auch wieder. Eigene Erfahrungen, eigenes Leben. Man kann komplett in eine andere Richtung gehen, auch wenn du sozusagen Zwillinge bist, ne? Gleiche DNA, gleiche, wie sagt man, Startmöglichkeiten und trotzdem in ganz verschiedene Richtungen gehen.
When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree.
Ja.
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight. Yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't become like me.
Really?
Du wirst besser. Das will doch jede sozusagen Mutter in Anführungszeichen, ne? Auch wenn du dasselbe Ich bist, lehrt dich jetzt was. Wie eine, soll ich sagen, Elternteil oder eine erwachsene Person, die dem Schüler was beibringt.
But perhaps you may become an even greater archon than I. I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time, and the future that it leads you to will be yours alone. Along with the blessings from your past experiences. Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wait quietly for the flower to bloom.
Ich glaube auch, dass Nahida auf jeden Fall ein besonders großer Archon wird.
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest inkling of the meaning of wisdom. Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. I've always wanted to meet you.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've also looked forward to talking with you.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me? And what exactly happened when you died?
Ah, I see. You're here seeking answers, right?
Ja, als Archon der Weisheit wäre es nicht schlecht, etwas zu wissen, hä?
Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this.
Also die Katastrophe von Khaenri'ah.
At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Khaenri'ah. Except for me. I had a more important task to attend to. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with my consciousness connected to Irminsul, I sensed something was wrong. The pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, it was already displaying signs of corruption. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more hopeless and lost.
So what exactly is forbidden knowledge?
Das will ich jetzt auch wissen.
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world, and a form of truth that can't be understood.
Wie jetzt sowas wie der Traveler? Ein außerirdisches Ding?
It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could never understand it. The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of bad phenomena. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid the entirety of Tevat could fall apart.
Oha.
So, there's knowledge that even the God of Wisdom can't understand?
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden knowledge with my strength alone. Which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom and named it the Akasha.
It's truly the world's most amazing invention.
Thank you. For a long time, I thought dreams were the fruit of human wisdom.
Und die Spasten von Weisen haben das Gegenteil gemacht.
Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then I compiled their wisdom and all of my own power.
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul.
Aber ein bisschen ist übrig geblieben, hä?
But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. I had a terrible headache, which gave me an uneasy feeling. And then I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul. It brought me knowledge and wisdom, but vile corruption as well. From the very beginning, my existence had been polluted by the forbidden knowledge.
Scheiße.
Oh no. How could that happen? I've experienced that pain in your consciousness. It must have been a horrible experience.
Ja, Mann. Vor allem muss man das dann alleine ertragen, ne? Alleine über Jahre. Und trotzdem versuchen, diesen Baum zu beschützen. Krass.
Yes, but my feelings weren't important. The important thing was that even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge, meaning that the forbidden knowledge couldn't ever be permanently eradicated. And there's no way for me to eliminate myself. It would be a sort of paradox.
Und dafür ist Nahida da, ja? Oh nee, sie muss jetzt machen.
So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation in the next samsara and left a trail of clues. All in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution from Irminsul forever.
Wait. No, I can't.
Das ist mehr als falsch, ja? Wenn ich an One Piece denke, der Satz, du stirbst erst, wenn du vergessen wirst. Und sie will sich komplett auslöschen aus allen Erinnerungen, ne? Krass.
So you realize what that implies. You are very smart indeed. Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of this world. And as you've realized just now, removing me from Irminsul means I essentially will never have existed in this world.
Ja. Niemand weiß, wer du bist, wo du warst.
But this is the only way to save Irminsul.
People love you so much and they've missed you so much over the past 500 years. I am exactly the same. So how can we just forget you like this?
Es muss sein, hä?
Is there really no other way? There must be something else I can do.
You're the god of wisdom, Booer. You should know that there is no other way.
But this is so cruel. I don't want to forget you.
No need to feel so sad, Booer. As someone who delights in wisdom, you should feel joy at finally finding the answer.
trotzdem traurig.
These are the words in their entirety. The answer you've been seeking all along.
Ja, wie man Irr und Soul heilt, hä?
Let the world completely forget me. We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness.
Ach, die Arme. Jetzt kratzt auch mein Herz, wenn die kleine Nahida weint.
I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people.
Oh, ich krieg Gänsehaut.
Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
Oh, wunderschön. Nahida, geht es dir gut?
I'm alright. I'm just a little confused.
Worüber bist du verwirrt?
We've just saved the world, right?
Ja.
So why am I crying?
Soll das heißen? Ja, sie jetzt vergessen. Alle haben es vergessen.
I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from. But I feel very sad.
Erinnerst du dich, was gerade passiert ist?
Just now, we used the power of two gnosis to successfully connect with the Ermin soul consciousness from 500 years ago. Then, we removed the remaining pollution from Merman soul.
Sie hat sie vergessen. Ich erinnere mich an alles, weil ich nicht in diese Welt gehöre.
Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
Das sind wahrscheinlich die einzigsten zwei Personen, die Ruka Devata noch kennen. Die zwei Traveler-Zwillinge, hä? Krass. Paimon erinnert sich auch nicht. Haben alle die höhere Herrin Ruka Devata vergessen? Sollte ich ihnen die Wahrheit sagen? Nee, oder? Buss. Was ist das für ein Geräusch? Ich bin so müde. Was passiert jetzt? Wer kommt? Nee.
Huh? That sound. Traveler! Paimon!
Jedes Mal.
I've been waiting
Ich
here
wusste
far
es.
too long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time I wasted has finally paid off.
The doctor! What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected, it doesn't have any effect on gods. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little spin.
Ich hasse die Fatui.
Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially damage our relationship.
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru. Why are you here again now?
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru. Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition. How disappointing.
You mean there are many different versions of you in this world?
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observed the world. Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks an important dimension, that of time. So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals.
Wie jetzt? Für jedes Jahr oder bestimmte Jahre hat er ein Klon oder was? Sagen wir wahrscheinlich alle 5 Jahre zum Beispiel. Und dann laufen jetzt verschiedene alte Versionen von ihm rum. Oder wie?
That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of Wisdom find my method of seeking knowledge?
It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist. They can't be broken on a whim.
Good. Amazing, even. Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself from a different period.
Since you're in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and helped that fake god.
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment?
Eiskalt. Sieht den Fake-Gott als ein Versuchskaninchen an.
It was my experiment. So why should I interfere with the results?
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal, yet you only saw it as an ordinary experiment. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. How would you have faced your own god then? Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome. But you're right. And that's exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion of this experiment.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your standards, that's all.
Ich mag den Typen richtig wenig. Das Senior hat genervt, er nervt noch mehr. Child oder der Graf, der geht noch. Manchmal nervt er, manchmal ist okay. Kennen wir noch einen? Scaramouche tut mir sogar ein bisschen leid. Wie er behandelt wurde halt. Einfach nur eine Puppe weggeschmissen und so. Bis jetzt kennen wir nur die 4, ne?
All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the equipment and reclaim any useful materials. For example, the Gnosis.
Wieso kriegen die jedes Mal das Herz? Ich verstehe es nicht.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that electro-gnosis in battle.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it by force now.
I'm merely stating a fact. After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper respect and dignity to the God of Wisdom.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... what if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken the heavenly principles?
Was ist das? So eine Art Strafe oder?
Do you think that's really possible?
Jetzt sagst du, testen wir es.
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Tevat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequences? Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Oh, Nahida, drohen. Gefällt mir.
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is the last thing I expected to hear from the God of Wisdom.
Ist doch geil.
But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait as an experimenter. Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility. So tell me then, what are your conditions?
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this electro-gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price?
Jetzt bin ich gespannt.
Price? Interesting. What price would you have me pay?
Dein Kopf.
How about erasing all your other segments?
Oh.
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out the eyes I have placed in the dimension of time. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort, requiring me to destroy them all here and now. Bravo. A suitably wise decision on your part.
Eigentlich sehr schlau. Dann suchst du einen der mächtigsten Harbinger, oder wie die heißen. Also Fatui 11. Drastisch schwächen.
Yes, how very interesting. Can I assume that you have long been wary of me? Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked. What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired of their doubts and endless arguments.
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself. Being as smart as you are, have you managed to do that?
Nicht wirklich, hä?
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the versions of you really that bad?
Er kann sich selber nicht leiden, ne?
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Do you think anyone can offer themselves at a higher price? Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives. Perhaps it's best to say, you're just temporarily ahead. But what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that I've really erased them?
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have my revenge!
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this!
Alter, das waren schon einige.
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of academics once again. There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Of course, I have no interest in being rejected by this city for a third time.
Also ist er aus Sumeru, hä?
Another chess piece. And where is your dendronosis?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis of Sumeru, is
Der geht mir
there?
so auf den Sack.
Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the Seeker? Oh, judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way. Since you're the god of wisdom, how about I exchange some knowledge with you?
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the God of Wisdom's property. Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
Ey.
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake?
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world. Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say goodbye. With negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted. I'm very glad I got to meet you like this.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Ey, in jedem Land, wo wir waren,
Together! Okay, wake her up.
haben wir jedem Archon geholfen. Und trotzdem haben wir jedes Mal das scheiß Herz verloren. Und jetzt hat sie auch beide weggegeben, oder wie?
Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up!
Guten Morgen, Paimon.
Good morning! How are you feeling today?
Nicht schlecht.
Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Tainari could stop us from going out now, right?
Ja. An jenem Tag verloren wir während der Schlacht das Bewusstsein und wachten auf, um uns in Grandava wiederzufinden, wo Tignari und Kolei auf uns aufpassten. Ich habe gehört, dass Zaino uns hierher geschickt hat. Tignari ist sehr freundlich zu uns, obwohl er sich darüber beschwert, dass Zaino ständig Leute zu ihm schickt. Wir haben uns hier gut ausgeruht. Inzwischen sind ein paar Tage vergangen und wir haben uns so weit erholt, dass wir wieder rausgehen können. Ich habe von Tignari und Colley erfahren, dass die Akasha-Hauptrechner vollständig abgeschaltet wurden und die Leute von Sumeru nicht mehr von ihm abhängig sein werden. Eine so große Veränderung wirkt sich sicher auf das Leben vieler Menschen aus, aber es wird sich sicher zum Besseren
Come on,
wenden.
Traveler, let's go!
Sprich mit Colley. Auf den Sieg anstoßen? Machen wir doch.
Good morning. Looks like you're awake.
Yep, yep.
Haben die auch Elazar vergessen? Guten Morgen, Colley.
I prepared some breakfast today. Please have a taste. I hope you'll like it.
It's nice to have you here so we can eat something yummy.
Well, now that I've recovered from Elazar, I'm feeling better than ever. I can even prepare 4 or 5 meals a day now.
Nee, dann kennen die noch Elazar. Die haben nur Ruka Devata vergessen.
And Paimon bets they're all delicious.
Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Hat Paimon es nicht für mich angenommen?
Nope, Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up. So Paimon didn't open it. Alright, let's read it now. Oh, it's from Nilu. Ahem. We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Sino's reinstatement as the General Mahamatra. As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you. The date of the banquet is written on the back. It's in 2 days.
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's amazing.
Das ist ein bisschen übertrieben.
Everyone's aware of your abilities. There's no need to be modest.
Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar to have a look.
Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Master Tainari.
Ich komm schon, Buddy.
Tainari!
Ah, good morning. How do you feel today?
Tippity-toppity.
We feel much better. How about you?
Wie geht es deiner Verletzung?
I'm recovering well, thanks for asking.
But from the looks of it, you seem to be already busy with work again.
It's fine. I'm not that busy, really. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia. For now, I only need to tend to my Forest Watcher duties.
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything else started to recover too.
Yes, but there are still some residual effects. The withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear. We forest rangers will still need to do the work.
Danke für eure Mühe.
By the way, we have some good news. Sino got his position back.
This news is hardly new. He had already mentioned it to me before.
Huh? You mean he was already here? Why didn't he come to say hi to us?
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting. He just asked me a few questions and left.
And you probably already know all about the celebration feast.
Celebration feast? No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Huh? But didn't Nilu say in her letter that they would celebrate Sino? He didn't tell you?
Perhaps. Or, alternatively, he doesn't know about it either.
Come to think of it, Sino doesn't seem like the type who'd enjoy a celebration feast.
Nilo und die anderen überstürzten die Sache wohl.
You and Kale are both Sino's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us?
Kale has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll have time for it, not to mention me. You see, some VIPs have come to the forest recently.
Huh? VIPs? Very important Paimons?
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the Avidia Forest, and the people they had previously imprisoned have all been released.
Oh.
Huh?
Und geht es deinem Mentor gut?
Yes, he's a little weak, but he isn't injured and his condition is stable. Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers. Supposedly, they were ashamed of their shallow ideologies, and have decided to dedicate the rest of their lives to cultivating wisdom in the Avidia Forest. When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked at first, but also became happy, feeling that the sacred light guiding them on the path of discovering wisdom had begun to shine once again. As a result, work has increased for the forest rangers.
That sounds really exhausting.
There is nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic. Back to the matter at hand. Are you two planning to head out?
Yep.
Ah, right! We're here to request permission to head out. Would that be okay?
You've recovered well. You may go. But be careful.
No problemo.
Yay! Will do!
Oh, alle 4 schon. Und immer noch nicht. Aber wir feiern gleich. Dann geht's los, hä? Auf zum großen Bazar.
Ad Astro. Thank you for coming. Ad Astro.
Ah, stimmt. Ich kann erst freischalten, wenn ich Akt 5 hier beendet habe, ne? Dann feiern wir kurz. Dann haben wir es geschafft.
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared.
Mr. Zubair, I finished telling things up here. Well, except for the guests.
Is a simple reply really that much to ask of our guests? It's affecting our arrangements.
Oh, it'll be fine. Besides, it never hurts to get things ready in advance.
I was thinking the same thing. The feast will be held sooner or later, right?
Hey, Nilu!
Traveler, Paimon.
We got your letter, so here we are!
You're the best. The other guests haven't even replied yet.
Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived?
Yeah, I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests. But maybe everyone is still busy with other things.
Look, I get it. Sumeru is in an extremely important period of transition right now, but even if your friends are important figures, they shouldn't just ignore your request like this. Nilu is Sumeru's #1 celebrity after all.
Natürlich.
You have no idea how happy I am to talk to people with good taste.
If you consider enjoying Nilu's dance as having good taste, then almost everybody has good taste. Because Paimon thinks everybody will love her performance.
That's right. We all think she's amazing too. Nilou is an absolute favorite among those of us who frequent the Grand Bazaar. For Outlanders, you have a great eye. Master Zubair, let's have a vote for the most outstanding audience members next time. I think these two may win.
Der Schleimer.
Nonsense. It is not for us to determine the value of an audience. But indeed, we could try giving gifts to people with particularly good taste. I heard there's a device in Fontaine called a camera that can record people's appearances as pictures. Such pictures would make superb gifts.
Ooh, good idea. I wonder where we can find one.
You guys are so funny. There's really no need for that. I'm satisfied just being able to perform here.
There's always a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar.
Yeah, and that's why I love it here. Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if the letters were actually delivered? If for some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone that there will be a feast here.
Gut, ich schaue mich mal um.
Yeah, we can also check out how everything in Sumeru is going now.
Weißt du, wo die anderen sind?
When I wrote the letters, I heard that Dia was in Port Ormos, and Alhaitham was at the Academia. As for Sino, we've only heard that he appears at the Academia from time to time. I'm not too sure about Rahman's whereabouts. My guess is that he's with Dia. As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling better. I sent her a letter, but I was afraid of disturbing her. If you have time, please ask about her for me.
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.
Ich dachte, es wäre kurz Fragen, Alter, aber das ist ja auch nur eine ganze Mission wahrscheinlich. Machen wir dann morgen. Katastrophe. Und ich dachte, wir wären kurz fertig. So. Was kann man noch schnell machen? Ja, das mal morgen freischalten. ...839. Auch nicht schlecht. Wie viel haben wir? 19. Ah, einer fehlt. Zack. Da haben wir auch einige bekommen, glaube ich. Nur einen einzigen. Echt jetzt? Dachte schon. Zerstöre den Schild von Shoko no Kami, während er einen mächtigen Flächenangriff ausführt. Hammer. Waren es nur 2 Stück? Kam mir irgendwie mehr vor. So. Wen kann man verstärken? Ah, ein Level. Besser als nix. Talente? Azdahan haben wir nicht, ne? Und wie der heißt. Azdahan. Montag und erst Donnerstag wieder. Aber Ashdahan können wir machen. Was brauchst du? Mittwoch, also ist morgen. Achso, bei dir habe ich. Genau. Das könnte ich heute machen. Das könnte ich auch heute machen. Dann machen wir Ashdahan zuerst. Unseren Kumpel. Ashdahan, Ashdahan. Perfekt. Und Dendro war, glaube ich, keine so gute Idee. Ich hätte überladen mitnehmen sollen, ne? Komm, schrei, Kumpel.
You dare overstep your mortal authority?
Einer muss hier. Komm her.
What a nuisance.
Komm her.
Fire hazard. Here come the fireworks. Steady as stone.
Ah.
As dutiful made wood.
Wo ist der? Mit seinem Schwänzchen.
I'll catch up.
Aber 6000 mit so einem. Ist auch nicht schlecht.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Ah, jetzt nur 3000. Und immer nur ein Volltreffer, wie es aussieht. Hey. Gib mir dein Gesicht.
Leave it all to me.
Versuch mal ein bisschen zu heilen hier.
Steady as stone.
Immer drauf.
Time for a light show.
Hydrokraft.
Will not absolve you!
Der hat gesessen. Bin fast drauf hier mit Yoimir gegangen.
Today, you witness your reckoning!
Hydropower. Lass mich kurz heilen. Du Hydrofratze, du. Noch ein bisschen Eis rein. Jetzt mal Feuer rein. Und boom. Da. Alter. Lass mich doch ein bisschen dir wehtun. Komm, Kumpel. Aber gefrieren willst du nicht, hä? Oh ne, jetzt Eis.
Your tomb, though you know it not.
Was für ein Eis. Gefährliche Kombo.
Come, experience an eon of suffering.
Ui.
Judgment.
Komm her.
Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
Versuchen wir ein bisschen zu heilen hier. Aber gut geklappt. Ey, der hat viel abgezockt. Der hat richtig viel abgezockt.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Lass mal heilen hier, Kumpel.
Shifting sand.
I'll catch up.
Not the mountain's permanence.
You can't run.
Great earth will not absolve you.
Alter.
Fire hazard.
Jetzt noch gefroren.
I can patch myself up. Exterminate. Yeah. Fuse is lit.
Alter. Dann noch kurz gefrieren, hä?
Steady as stone.
Be crushed. Back to the earth. Shifting sands know not the mountain's
Gefährlich.
permanence.
Alter.
Someone needs assistance. If at first you don't succeed.
Kannst du vergessen. Wie schnell der mir hier Leben abzockt. Ich muss kurz heilen.
It's an eon of
You
suffering.
can't run.
Eon of Suffering.
Propagate. Time for a light show. Here come the fireworks. I'll catch up.
Kannst du vergessen.
I am a disgrace
Alter.
to the knights.
Ich hab doch gedrückt.
Scatter. Judgment.
Fisher.
Fuse is lit. The festival.
Ach komm. Fuck you, Alter. Ich hasse den. Natürlich nicht. Wäre sonst langweilig.
No atonement for a 1,000-year pain.
Al
At least no more. Fire hazard.
Gib ihm. Geht doch. Scheiß Mistviech, ey. Gib schon her. Gib mir die Hörner. Gut, ein Horn dabei. Sehr gut. Katastrophe, ey. Also Asdahan, du gehörst langsam zum Club der mega nervigen. Bis jetzt war es immer nur La Signora und Raiden. Aber du steigst gerade auf. War auch ein Fehler, dass ich die Ding genommen habe. Dendro. Hätte wahrscheinlich Elektro lassen sollen. Aber ich wollte Dendro aufleveln. Naja. So. Was wollte ich? Nicht das, nicht das. Irgendjemand Talent. Du warst es, oder? Dienstag. Yep. Ich muss jetzt echt mehr auf die Talente konzentrieren. Aber jetzt habe ich kein Elektro dabei, ne? Egal. Versuchen wir unser Bestes. Mit dem, was wir haben.
Leave it all to me. Time for a light show.
Renn nicht weg, bleib bei mir. Geht doch. Einer weniger.
Steady as stone.
Heilen wir erstmal.
The fuse is lit.
Geht doch.
Leave it all to me. You can't run. Scatter. Fire hazard. A fist of retreat.
Und boom. Ey. Immer das nervige Eis, 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 Eis.
The fuse is lit. That didn't count.
Komm her.
I must leave no stone unturned. Scatter! Germinate!
Germinate.
Leave it all to me.
Jetzt nur noch ihr Nervensägen.
I must leave no stone unturned. As a dutiful maid would. Judgment!
Schön kurz abschlachten. Auch wenn die Nervensägen sind, ey.
You can't run. Punishment. Scatter. Fire hazard. Go bishop down.
Erstmal Boom. Und dann noch mehr Boom.
Steady as stone.
Ich muss nicht schnell killen, Alter. Der geht mir jetzt schon auf den Sack.
Leave it all to me.
Mega lang für die gebraucht, ey.
Time for a light show.
Katastrophe. Ein Lila. Sehr schön. Alles 5 von 6. Ein Lila fehlt, Alter. Ein Blau fehlt. Katastrophe. Ja, machen wir nochmal. Mach mal doch nochmal. Auch wenn es mega nervt.
Fire hazard.
Ah, fängt schon mal wieder gut an. Ey. Wenn die noch so vereist ist, so mega langsam.
Spring forth. Propagate. I must leave no stone unturned. The fuse is lit. Here come the fireworks.
Alter. Und so richtig langsam.
Leave it all to me, as a good knight should.
Heilen wir ein bisschen.
Propagate. You can't run. Yeah.
Geht doch.
I must leave no stone unturned. Time for a light show.
So. Wenigstens einer down.
Scatter. Judgment. Leave it all to me. Propagate.
Komm her. Wir haben den doch gleich.
You can't run.
Katastrophe, ich hasse das Ding. Ich hasse es so hart. Eis, Wasser. Ich hasse alle Elemente.
Leave it all to me.
Halten wir wieder ein bisschen.
Propagate. Judgment. Gotta watch it.
Hey.
I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up.
Nervt mich so hart, die Viecher.
Leave it all to me. Fire hazard. A festive retreat. Judgment. Lights out.
Lights out.
Spring forth. Scatter. The fuse is lit.
Alter, Alter, Alter. Anstrengend, die Dinger. Jetzt habe ich aber genug. Noch ein bisschen unser Talent hier hoch. Schild auf jeden Fall. 9. Ich habe 3 und ich kann 3 herstellen, ne? Da kann ich noch die... Machen wir. Kann das Ding noch verbessern. Den... Wer ist das? Großreinigung, genau. Maullevel hoch, 5. Passt doch. Aber die zwei immer wieder hoch, immer weiter und weiter. Ein Haufen nichts. Nicht mal ein Level. Wieder LP. Ey. Aber ein Helm. LP, VTD, Angriff, Elementar und ja, tausch mal. Gibt es für sie auf jeden Fall tausendmal bessere. Gibt es extra für Heil-Sets, goldene, die müssen wir später machen. Aber jetzt gerade reicht's. Also wieder kein Level. Katastrophe.
This realm.
Zwei. Davon machen wir 5. Passt. Tische gehen immer.
If you ever had.
So. Wenigstens ein Level. Katastrophe. Richtige Katastrophe. So. Aber ich würde mal sagen, danke fürs Zuschauen. Hier war Robi von RNR Production. Und das war Genshin Impact Part 90. Und subscribe, kommentiert. Morgen machen wir jetzt wirklich Sumeru fertig. Ich hätte eigentlich gedacht, das schaffen wir heute noch. Aber wenn wir die ganzen Leute aufsuchen müssen, dauert wahrscheinlich auch wieder einige Zeit. Und dann machen wir diese Abschlussfeier. Kriegen unser Zeug und morgens auch das neue Zielsystem. Ich bin schon auf das gespannt, wie das aussehen wird. Mega Bock drauf. Aber auf jeden Fall, bye bye und ciao. Bis morgen.